One of the most celebrated directors in cinematic history is back to strengthen his brand with the futuristic sci-fi love letter to the 80s, Ready Player One. Let's head to the Oasis, people. Ready Player One is the latest directorial effort by the legendary Steven Spielberg, adapted from the book written by Ernest Cline, who is also credited with the screenplay along with Zach Penn. The story takes place in the not-too-distant dystopian future of 2045. The world has become a bit shabby and kind of looks like a giant garage sale. Society in large has retreated into the mega alternate reality world of the Oasis. The story follows Wade Watts, played by Ty Sheridan, a young man who lives in what is called the Stacks in Columbus, Ohio, and runs in the Oasis under his avatar identity, Parzival. The creator of the Oasis, James Halliday, played by Mark Rylance, has recently died and has bequeathed ownership of the entirety of the Oasis to the person who successfully follows the clues leading to keys that unlock a digital Easter egg hidden somewhere in that world. Of course, everyone in the real world and virtual world wants that egg. Wade's main competition comes from IOI, a huge mega corporation run by Nolan Sorrento, played by Ben Mendelsohn. Sorrento has nearly unlimited resources at his disposal and scores of players called Sixers. Not 76ers. Sixers because they all have 6-digit IDs. They're playing on Sorrento's behalf. Now Wade, or Parzival, his main Oasis companion is H, played by Lena Waithe, and they have decided that they will never clan up until one day during a big race for the first 2 keys, they encounter Artemis, played by Olivia Cooke. They begin working together, and along the way they are joined by 2 others called Sho, played by Philip Zhao, and Daito, played by Win Morisaki. And they all kind of become an unofficial clan called the High Five because they top the leaderboard in the quest for the keys. Ready Player One is very straightforward in terms of plot and not very nuanced in terms of character development. In that aspect, among others, it feels like a throwback to the teen adventure films of the 80s. Speaking critically, the film feels like it lacks any significant emotional weight. It is a popcorn movie. But to be fair, it doesn't promise to be anything else. The cast all do what is asked of them, making the most of what appear to be minimally written characters, and all of them do a very good job of making sure that we see distinct characters underneath all of the flash, visuals, and action, which is in a way kind of a metaphor for BR. The leads, Sheridan and Cooke, do most of the heavy lifting, particularly Sheridan as Wade. He makes Parzival Wade accessible. There are circumstances in the film that happen to the character early on that are intended to make him more sympathetic, but those events really don't accomplish that. It's Sheridan's performance that makes you root for him. Cooke also brings a lot to Artemis, and she has to because there's not a lot on the page. Again, all the acting performances are good. Even T.J. Miller appears as IROC, and in this case he is more menace than annoyance, thankfully. But Ready Player One delivers on the roller coaster ride that it promises. It may be visually perfect. The action is in the hands of a master, of course, Spielberg, and the visual effects are no less than stunning. Sure, the fact that the world is set in VR buys them a little bit of wiggle room, but never was there a moment where something hit my eye wrong. And the movie is so crammed full of Easter eggs and pop culture references that I had to stop counting and just resign to seeing the movie again, maybe a couple more times. Parzival drives the DeLorean from Back to the Future, modified with the scanner from the Night 2000 on the grill. Artemis rides Kaneda's bike from Akira. H has built the Iron Giant. We see a Gundam mech at one point, a dropship from Aliens, along with an M41A assault rifle, and Mechagodzilla. These are just a few tiny examples. I've forgotten more references than I remember and probably missed way more than I know. The attention to detail was very gratifying. There's no question this movie would have been expensive, but how much of the budget just went to licensing alone? Ready Player One is a very fun, very satisfying joyride which generations X, Y, and Z will enjoy based on his execution. Ready Player One gets a 4. That is one opinion. Tell me yours, don't be shy. Leave your comments below. And as always, we appreciate your support here at Something Spoiled. Please give us a like and click that subscribe button for more content. And don't forget to click the bell. Coming soon will be the Spoilers playlist. We've been gathering up some of our favorite moments from film and putting them in playlists for you. You don't want to miss that. You have just been spoiled. Come back again fresh, and we'll do it again. See ya.